So I was making like at least 2 grand a month from just one of my websites alone. But like I stopped liking doing that and I was drinking a lot. So I was like, I need to stop this and like think towards the future. And I got into cybersecurity and I found like all of these really insane jobs. Like there's this thing called being a red teamer where you can literally get hired to hack a company while you're being fake hired there, or you can be hired from a company to break into their buildings, hack their network, steal all their cars, steal whatever you can, and then write up a report on how they can fix those vulnerabilities so someone who's a criminal couldn't actually do that to their business. And those guys make like 200 to half a million a year.
I actually know somebody that has that for a job. He only does more of like cybersecurity shit, sending phishing and malware and shit like that, but
Probably QA, quality assurance.
like through email and all that. Yeah. It's more for like tech offices.
Yeah.
They don't really gotta be worried about people breaking in much, but definitely all of their online shit being stolen.
Yeah, if you do quality assurance and check people's code for mistakes, then you could make like 70 grand a year, which isn't bad. All I want is just a lot of weed and enough money for a truck to go camping in and a Mustang or maybe a Lotus. A sports car that I can break and not feel super sad about. And one day I want like a Porsche 918 Spider or a Carrera GT, but
It's not worth it to get a truck to go camping in. You should get a house. That should be one of the first things you focus on. A house or a decent apartment. You're gonna want to live with yourself. Now, would you say that you're like a decently like attractive guy? Not even like physically, but like, would you say you're a ladies' man? Because if you
um,
are, like, you
I'm
could probably
pretty
find someone
attractive.
that would definitely be how you like.
I'm de- without trying, I'm pretty physically attractive too. You know, I'd say I've got receipts.
Yeah, bro. Focus on getting yourself a house. Nice cars, I mean, put them in your garage.
Yeah,
Get them, never ride them. That's
I'll probably make. Well, there's one car that's really expensive that I don't think I'll drive very often, but I will buy at some point.
honestly, in my opinion, you should learn. You should start learning how to fix up vehicles, and then you should actually get the main vehicle that you drive, like an SUV or like a sedan or whatever the fuck you're gonna drive, or a truck even.
I was thinking
The
a
rest of
truck
your
for like
yeah, the
dependability
rest of your garage
and
space,
camping.
like
I don't really
that
want
is
to.
like that's your project. I feel like real men have projects like that.
Well, maybe I'll build a plane. Because I want a plane to
You need a good ass license for that, and you need a lot of
just.
space.
My uncle did
And
it.
have be in an area where you can actually use it. Did he?
Yeah, and everyone's. I want like a.
You gotta have your own property
I
for
want
it.
to rent a house. Um,
You
I
want a house? Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that.
I know my parents got a really nice one for like 4 grand a month one time when we were in Arizona, and it was like a 5,000 square foot house. I think it was like 440. If I had to guess, I'd say it was 4,000, maybe 4,300, which is practically a mansion. You know, I don't need anything that big. I don't have 6 kids like they do, like they did. I'm the youngest, by the way. My oldest brother is like 34, I think. I'm mostly concerned about weed though, man. I want enough money for like new cool tech stuff. And there's other things that like people aren't aware exist. Like there's some penetration testing tools and website hacking tools that cost a lot of money. Like Burp Suite, it intercepts HTTP requests and allows you to edit them before sending them onto the website. So essentially, you could type in your
Well, a
username.
lot of stuff uses.
What was that?
Never mind. I don't know why when you say HTTP, it's because I woke up not too long ago. I was thinking about HTML. I'm like a lot of shit uses
Oh, I know HTML.
You're talking about the website. You're talking about the website. Yeah, you know HTML. I
Yeah,
gotta
and
learn more. I gotta learn
CSS.
some.
I know a little bit of JavaScript,
I gotta learn some C plus.
C++, Word.
Yeah, C plus plus. Yeah, because if I can learn that, then I can do Unity.
Oh, is that like for this game?
That's
You
kind of
can.
what I always want to do.
That would be cool.
I think this game uses C++. Yeah, I think it
I
uses.
heard people talking about Unity in VR chat a lot. I would just pay someone to do that. Like the same with mechanics. My job requires me to never be allowed to stop learning. It's because obviously cybersecurity upgrades every single day, better and stronger, more complicated. So in the future, I'll definitely make 200 to half a mil a year, especially if I get my dream
Of
job.
course, it's gonna grow though because it's actually really really behind though compared to all of the aggressive um illegal shit on the internet.
It's a constant battle, man.
People can do with
That's
it.
why we have purple teams.
It is, but yeah.
Like what I do, I pretend I'm a bad guy, and what some of my other friends do, they pretend they're the good guy defending. And sometimes we'll even work together, and I'll say, "Here's how I'm doing this. Here's how you can defend against it." So it's pretty even, Steven. But the problem is some companies don't have the right teams, or don't want to put enough money into it, or straight up don't care. So that's why there's a lot of data dumps, data leaks. A lot of hacks on certain companies. And I focus on websites, by the way. Um, like real life penetration testing and web apps. And I really like focusing on websites because there's this website called HackerOne. There's a couple other too, but I'd like to get good at what's called bug bounty hunting. There are these things called bug bounties. It's kind of like being a hitman, but or like a bounty hunter, but you're a hacker. And you break into a website, and depending on how critical of a security vulnerability you find, you could get paid up to $1 million easily a year. And there's solid amount of people that I've heard speak who have actually done that before. I'm like, wow, like if the top are making $1 million a year with ease, not necessarily with ease, but consistently, then imagine what a normal guy could do to supplement their income. That I could probably see myself making 100 grand a year doing that. I never wanted to be like an employee, but Andrew Tate, top G, yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Of course.
How do you like him? Do you really believe his ethics and his morals, or his morals and his values, or do you just like him because he's cool?
I like his work ethic.
Do you really like Andrew Tate, or do you like Andrew Tate? You feel me?
I was a bit ahead of the curb on that one for sure. So yeah, I like him. I don't like I don't like how people can't tell that when he's being serious and when he's not, because he had to say a lot of dumb shit to get really noticed.
Yeah. I'm talking more about the masculine stuff, the masculinity and shit like that.
He's right about a lot of it, Other stuff is for shock factor and for views, but more specifically,
most of his shit for views would probably be his like really really cruel stuff that he says.
yeah, like
These people are like, wow, someone really has the balls to say that. But other than that, like when he's not like calling you pussy through the internet, he's being serious, and I think all that shit is really 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 important, and more men should listen to that because
I
I'm
agree.
noticing it day by day, and masculinity, like testosterone masculinity, is definitely declining, and I wanna kind of put an end to that for me because I can tell that that's kind of happened to me. I mean, me even sitting on VR here, I shouldn't be doing this. This is kind of
Make sure your work and your play
counterproductive. But
are balanced out, though. I know how he says remove everything from your life, but he doesn't actually mean that. He means keep a good balance, but also work hard as fuck. Remove all of the unnecessary video games out of your life. Like, don't play video games for hours and hours and hours, but you can watch a show, you can party, you can smoke some weed. Just don't do it to the extent of where you're a fucking loser. Like, I've got some buddies who want to do cybersecurity, but every time they get online, it's just like they're playing Diablo 3 or fucking that dumbass Hogwarts game. And I'm like, bro, you're wasting your life. Like, have fun playing video games in your parents' basement, upgrading characters in a fake world, you fucking loser. And that's what I want to say to them. But, like, you know, I know they got to do it for themselves. And Andrew Tate's helped a lot of guys realize it. Yeah.
That's my bad. My mom came in. She just got home from work.
No worries. So you asked me when I'll move out of my parents' place.
Yeah, like when you're planning on moving out, if you're planning on getting your own place soon.
Yeah, school will take me a year to finish, and then I'll probably get a job for like a normal job for maybe 2 years, and then I'll probably
And then move out.
apply for the job my dream job, penetration tester or some kind of ethical hacking job. And if I don't move out after I get my first job, I'll definitely move out when I'm getting my second job. Yeah.
Do you ever kind of feel embarrassed that you're still at your parents' house?
Of course not.
No?
Yeah, no, not at all. If I was like 30, yeah, probably. I'd feel like a loser. Yeah, don't feel any pressure to move out of your parents' place super soon.
Planning on moving out 19, 20 years old.
Damn. I had a buddy who did that.
I want to start my life early.
My buddy that did that, he moved to like Salt Lake City and then he moved to Seattle. Oh, I lagged out. I had a buddy that did that. He moved from,
Salt Lake City.
yeah, and then to Seattle. And he's moving back into his parents' place because he just, ran out of money.